Alrighty, everybody, good morning. Today we are heading into town real quick to drop some stuff off at the bank, as well as visit, well, we're not visiting my buddy Derek. He's got a recliner that he purchased and he needs some help getting it up the stairs into his apartment because he lives on the 3rd floor. And so, I mean, I'm big and strong and powerful and I can do it all by myself, right? Apologies again, you guys, for the video last night. Like I said, I don't know what happened with the footage that I got. It just kind of, a big chunk of it disappeared. So I didn't have anything to put together anymore. It was very frustrating, but oh well. It's all right, we learn from it, we get better at it, and we move on with our lives, right mates? Let's go do this and do better today. Inspirational quote of the day from Logan right there. Alrighty, so we helped Derek get his recliner moved upstairs. I stopped at Academy Sporting Goods because, oh gosh, I needed protein. So I bought 10 pounds of protein, you guys. That's a lot of protein. Alrighty, so we are at home right now. My hair is doing the thing it likes to do when I wear a hat where it lays down flat, and I don't like it. But that's okay, because I ain't gonna see anybody else outside of you guys. I always gotta look my best for the YouTube, because this is the only reason you guys come and view, right? I'm gonna take some time to get a workout in here in just a minute. I'm gonna go play with Riley, because she's awesome, and she's such a pretty dog, and she's downstairs all by herself in her kennel, and I gotta let her out, because I'm just getting home. So I'm gonna go do that. I don't know why I'm talking so fast right now. I just feel like I need to. Like there's one random part of the beard that's growing off to the side of the rest of it, and it's bothering me. That's what that like long pause was I was staring at this one piece right here that's just sticking out to the side a little bit. First things first though, I am gonna do some Craigslist shopping to see if I can find an anvil, because I really need one. I showed you guys that kukri that I had designed the other day. Well, in order for me to do that with that big curve in it for a kukri, I need an anvil, or else I'm gonna have to buy basically 8-inch wide piece of steel in order to get that shape that I want out of it. And yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money. That's more money than the customer wants to pay for it, and that's more money than I wanna put into it. Why is it so dark? Oh, there we go. All right, you guys, so real quick, I found an anvil. $500, 155 pounds. I've just got to set up a time with the guy to meet with him and see it. But there's something else that I really need to talk to you guys about. 1 hour ago, at least for me, for you guys it'll be several hours ago by now, Rainbow Six Siege dropped the new preview for the new operator Jackal and for the new map. I have to say, I'm extremely excited about it. It looked phenomenal. Rainbow Siege is quickly becoming one of my favorite games just from the strategy and everything else about it. It's a much slower paced game than Call of Duty, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Now the operator, what you could see in the preview, there was not a whole lot. He did say something in it, but I'm unsure of what it was. He did speak in Spanish, and my Spanish is absolutely terrible. But he looked extremely interesting because it looks like his ability is gonna be to be able to see the footsteps of your opponents. Now, my only question about this and my only partial problem with this is gonna be, how does that work in a team aspect? Is he gonna be the only one that sees the footsteps, or is it gonna light up for his entire team? Or is it just gonna be one of those things where he can just direct his team based on what he sees? Because if he's the only one that can see them, it does make him a bit more of just an attack player and less of an overall team player, in my opinion. Especially if you play like I do and you just play casual, you don't play in groups. I run into a lot of games where I'm the only one with a mic, so I can talk to other people but I can't hear from them. So if somebody else has the character, it may not help me at all. It's similar to the way Glaz operates. For those of you who don't know, Glaz is kind of the sniper of the game, where he doesn't really have any other abilities outside of he has a flip scope that allows him to zoom in further, and that's really all he offers. He's really just a kill machine. The same thing with Blackbeard too. Not saying that those are bad things, just not sure how they're gonna fit into the team view of the game, a game that really relies on being team oriented. They also released the preview for the new map, which looks extremely interesting. This whole operation, this new operators are going to be based, I'm not sure if it's out of Spain or out of Mexico. I believe it's Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, if I had to guess, just based on the look of the map and everything. It's got an extremely interesting look to it. Like I said, it's got that more Hispanic vibe to it. They showed it at night. So it's gonna be an interesting map. I'm gonna wait until I get into the game and play the actual map before I give you guys my full thoughts on it. That way I can get a real good feel for it before I tell you what I think. But I'm thoroughly excited about it. I'm gonna get a workout in. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna make it up as I go. That's what I do most of the time. Shoulders and arms today. Exhausting. I'm just gonna set the camera right here because I can't hold it out with my arms because my shoulders are dead. So it's my bicep and my tricep. Just one of them. Just one bicep and tricep, not both. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, so after the workout and after drinking a lot of milk and a lot of protein, because that's a 10-pound bag and then you have to take a lot from it. But after that, we are going into town to meet the parents. My parents, not a girl's parents. I wish, no. But we are going into town to go to Costco to look at some PCs, just to see what Costco has. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna go with the custom that I've been talking about, but we wanna see other options and see what they have. That way we can kind of compare the different options. It makes sense, you guys. I just got back to my car and I have eaten so much in the past little bit. It hurts a little bit, you guys. Like I had my mass gainer protein after my workout, which was like 600 calories. And then I just had a short rib and black bean soup and rice at a new restaurant. And that was a lot of calories too. It was delicious, but there was so much of it. Eventually I had to admit defeat, you guys. It's rare, but it happens. I admitted defeat to a meal. It's a sad day. All right, so we are downstairs working on the knives. I'm trying to get these bevels ground in, but I'm having to go extremely slow because I've already heat treated this. If I overheat it on the grinder, then it ruins it and I have to reheat treat them, which means that I'm probably gonna warp them again because it's me, you guys. Hey. Oh, sorry about that. Now, the one problem with this is it is a lot harder on my belts because it's a hardened steel, as well as the fact that this one did in fact develop a slight warp. I think I've got it out actually. I just pressed it in my vise and just let it kind of sit there, and then I've ground it down a little bit. You can see like there's that spot there where it's not even. So there's still some work I gotta do on it, but it's getting there. Alrighty, so this knife coming along nicely. It's starting to look good. I think I might have had a little warp in it. I've almost got it all the way out. This one's almost done. This one is warm, but still got a long ways to go with this one. It just, you have to take such short amount of time because you can't overheat them because it ruins it, like I said earlier, and it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm gonna clock off for the night. I've got my hair fixed up now and combed out nicely after my shower because I've got a date with my pillow. She's the only one that loves me. She loves me right. That sounded weird, didn't it? I'm clocking off for the day after that one. Give it a like, you guys. Comment, subscribe, share if you guys felt like it deserved it. I would greatly appreciate it, you guys. I'm fond of all of your faces, whether you like, comment, subscribe, or share or not. I'll see you guys tomorrow.